Hello, all you Wookiee warriors. How's it going? So it's been a while since we've done one of the boss guides, so I figured I'd keep on going, and keep the train rolling again. So we had managed to do boss guides for each and every single one thus far, all stretching down to the fearless one, all the way to Benedicta. Now we're gonna skip these two, because I already done boss guides for both of these guys. So the next two boss fights in the next two videos will be Sylvana and the first of the penitents. Now, depending on what you guys want, if you guys want me to, I can go ahead and do the 3 DLC bosses after I do the main boss, after I do the final boss, after we do the first of the penitents. Because the first of the penitents, I guarantee you, even with my strategy, it's going to take me a while. But for this one, Benedicta, I'm gonna change out. Really, the only thing you're gonna need, I don't know why this is like this. I opened it up and I had 2 achievements today. You're gonna want this. The shapeless iron. I don't remember where you get this, but I think I got it through one of the chests. So if you're exploring and you find, open one of the chests, it should be in there. Essentially, what this creates is, as the name says, summons a guardian for a certain period of time who attacks nearby enemies. Now, so you can basically say it's a miniature penitent one if you want. Now, summoning that one is to me the best. Now, I think why did I not take these away? Anyway, I believe she's the one that is the boss of this one. So I'm trying to figure out when it's a good time to start using my whip again, because it was right around here I actually was able to get my whip right before I fought her and him. You know what? We'll just go with one more time with this, because this will be my last fight without the whip. Okay. Essentially, this is going to be a bit of a platforming boss, because you're going to have 3 lanterns you're going to have to be jumping on. It's kind of, so if you remember Blasphemous 1, we had that one where it was kind of like you had to be on I think it was like an elevator, and there was like, or no, it was platforming as well. So it's a platforming boss plus. Now she will have some certain kind of like pillar attacks. Just kind of position yourself in the right way. She will telegraph them. She does do some melee attacks, so she'll come at you, slash and dice. I actually did this, I think, on my first try, just using this chant, because it's really ridiculous in this one. Like, you can use slow time if you have it, but I didn't have it when I went to this fight. I actually had this little heck, I'll put this on just for fun. No, I don't really need it. Because when I'm sitting there dodging, he will be over by her, damaging her for you. So you get some good DPS regardless. And that's I feel the crux of this boss is that you just need to worry more about platforming and getting your hits in when you can. But otherwise, it's a pretty straight up fight. Most of the attacks she'll do is more projectile based, and there's a few there will be like a pillar, but other than that, she's not that bad. A lot of the bosses haven't been that bad. Then again, like I wouldn't say I'm overpowered because you can't really level up in this one, but you can level up your weapons. And I think that has a major impact on a lot of these boss fights. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So here's your platforming. So as you can see, just make sure you avoid be careful of that. Just don't let that elevator fall. And you see, I barely did anything. Now, this would be a fight where the whip would probably, we'll just go ahead and do the fight with the whip. Okay, because I showed you guys my strat, because I didn't have the whip. I was using the sword mostly. Now, let me go replenish my stuff. The one thing I will say is that on this particular fight, you will use up your magic a lot if you're using this particular strat. I guess I call them pillars, but it's more like she's putting like drills down on you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change my weapon. I'm going to show you guys this with the whip. Just in case, I mean, you should be able to get access to the whip when you have Benedicta, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to show you guys what the fight would be like with the whip. Because we got definitely enough time. So like I said, it's mostly just an elevator fight. It's just the elevator on the right-hand side is going to disappear. I don't think... So you see what I'm talking about is how the little ghosty guy is just on her butt constantly. And that's the fight with the whip. So if you have a long range weapon, I would say this would be an ideal boss fight for probably the mace. But you know, you play it however you guys want, whatever you guys are more comfortable with. I personally don't like using the rapiers. So next one will be Savannah. Savannah, as I said, you should be able to get access to the DLC. The Iceborne Mausoleum is actually the newer of the DLCs, which is the Mea Culpa DLC. This will lead you to the actual DLC. So once you're able to get to the location of the place of Embritis, and you can go right where you see right here, head over to the Choir of Thorns, head down to your save point right here, and you're right on par with to get to the DLC. And you just go here. It's automatic, kind of like an elevator. It goes right here. Here's your first shrine. Now, I don't know if I talked about this on a previous boss guide, but I will let you guys know again on this one because you guys should be getting close to getting to the DLC. Anyway, how you get to the DLC? Well, that's very easy, very simple. So, you're going to go out. By the way, unlike in the other weapons, you actually get your bonus damage, I feel, automatic, so you can just go like this constantly. It's really fun. It's really good. It's OP. You'll see it when I do the final boss, too. Now, I believe... No, I think we passed it. Did we pass it? I'm so confused now. Nope, because that's not... That leads us down to another section. It's just a level. Okay, that's the nuns. Okay. You're gonna want to drop down here. Head over here. See where all these blue spikes are? You're walking up here. You don't need, I believe it's unlocked automatically, so you don't need to worry about trying to get to it. Then you can go here. There's going to be a hand that reaches out and talks to you in kind of like an English kind of woman's voice, and she's going to give you this lantern. You're like, what's this lantern for? By the way, the lantern I am referring to is, let me go to the key items. Here, the lamp of the whisper of the mist. Now you're gonna use that, and then the boat ride will take. Once you have that, and you get to that location I just showed you on the map, you will be able to traverse the mist, which would allow you to get access to DLC. And you do get the whip as you explore the DLC. And I'm not going to show you where you're going to get it and exact locations and all that, because you guys, I'm doing these just boss videos for fun, just so you guys have some references on bosses. You can pull these up and like, oh, okay, this is how Wookiee did it. Okay, this makes sense. This is easy. Okay, and then, but I'm not here to like spoil everything. Like, there's a reason why I haven't switched to the DLC sword. Because I'm avoiding spoilers. Now, when I get to a certain point of the game where I'm actually able to show DLC, or I'm going, if you guys want me to do DLC bosses, I'll show the blade. But after that, there will really be no. I mean, I don't even particularly use it a whole lot, to be honest, because it just, the chain is just so OP that no. Now, I think this video, yeah, we're already at 15 minutes. So yeah, that's pretty much Benedicta for you guys.
Next boss we will be tackling will be Sylvana, the formless Vambira. I really hope they come out with a boss. I just want to say this here, and I'll probably say this on the last boss guide. So I really hope they continue making Blasphemous games, because I really enjoy these. I love the story behind them. I love the difficulty of them. No, if they do make a third game, I really hope that they just kind of give us some cool looking cosmetics, other than, like, if I went to my settings right now and I went towards skin selector, if you look at all the skins, all they are is just different skins, like different colors of the same skin. Like, here's golden, here's brown, here's blue, here's dark blue, or blue with a gray cape-ish, blue with green drapings, blue and brown, green, and then you have kind of like the old version of the penitent one. And I really would prefer having, like, you know, in the first game, the lady you had to fight, I think she was like the first penitent one, or one of the penitents, and she was fighting you. That would be an outfit. Granted, it's a female's armor, but still something to be cool to play around with and stuff like that. But this will be wrapping up this video. The next one. Now, if you have slow time, I highly, highly recommend you use it on this fight, or you can use Diblia of the Light. It's just some of these take a bit time to use, so I tried not to use them. But I found that slow time, because I was able to find it before this fight, and it was freaking phenomenal using it for this fight. But the last fight was the last fight. I was gonna not use I'm just using the sword. I'm going to be using the whip on this fight. Like I said, you should be having access to the DLC at the time of the next video. So, let me guys know in the comment section below, do you guys like these boss guides? Do you guys want to see more boss guides from another video game? Do you guys like these boss guides? Are they helpful to you at all? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And, well, I should say, if you're enjoying the content and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Also, don't forget to give this video a rating, whether you like it or dislike it. I was hoping if you guys dislike it, at least let me know in the comment section why you didn't like the video. Like, Tui, you showed a lazy method, or hey, you didn't communicate everything correctly, or you could have been more communicative with this, or you could have shown this. You know, give me some criticism. Don't just give me a dislike, please. Aside from that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on our next adventure.